It's now Jesse Weber, attorney, anchor for the Law and Crime Network, also a NewsNation legal contributor, has been following this case every day. Jesse, how tough a case for the prosecution, you think?
It's a strange case, but I don't think it's impossible for them to get a conviction, even though you haven't seen a case like this. Remember, this is one of those extreme cases. If you're going to charge somebody, a parent, with involuntary manslaughter, these are the facts that you want. It's not that they just didn't do anything. It's that there were blatant warning signs, hallucinations, him hearing voices, him asking for help, them ignoring him, them making fun of him, them purchasing the weapon, them getting, on the day of the shooting, an opportunity to take him out of the school, and they didn't. Those are tough questions for the defense to explain away. Now, remember what the prosecution said. The jury doesn't have to believe that they are the cause for why this happened, but a cause for why this happened.
Let's listen. This is the son at his sentencing proceeding. Basically saying, don't blame my parents, but now he's refusing to testify. Let's listen.
You're all here because of me. My actions were because of what I chose to do. I do not diminish any ability to anyone who could have stopped me, of anyone of a school or parents. They did not know, and I did not tell them what I planned to do, so they're not at fault.
I mean, that could be helpful, but now his new lawyer saying, we don't want him to testify at all. Which is so curious because he pled guilty, and you and I both know when you plead guilty, usually extinguish your right to an appeal, so I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be successful. A controversial opinion. Even if you were to testify, even if you were to say that, even if the jury hears what he just said, I don't think that negates what the mother is accused of doing here, because of course we know a shooting happened. Of course we know he's the one who carried it out. She's not accused of carrying out the shooting, intending for people to die. Did she create an environment where this was going to happen? And reasonably foreseeable.
Reasonably foreseeable. Buying him a gun with these mental health issues, him doing an online search for ammunition at the school and her writing back, I'm not mad at you, just don't get caught. That's not great.
Yeah. And this is where he showed off the gun on social media. He wrote, just got my new beauty today. He identified the gun as I'll ask any questions, I'll answer. That was on his Instagram page, again, 4 days before.
The only thing I think, and what's interesting, is they're putting the blame on the husband, right? Like you mentioned, they're putting the blame on the dad, which is what they'd have to do. We knew that's why they severed the cases. I mean, the idea that he was the one who purchased the gun, he was the one who maintained the guns in the house. There was also idea that maybe she was putting the blame on him, even in jailhouse communications. That's going to be something they're going to explore, that it's all on the husband, who's not going to be tried till March. Let's put it all on him and not so much.
And by the way, when the husband is tried, he will probably point the finger at the mom, saying, oh, you know, she was the one who was dealing with him most of the time, etc. Jesse Weber, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.